Awaken, explorers, to your oneness with Christ, where knowing Him is personal, hearing Him is natural, and responding to Him is life. Let's explore together. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you are doing well today. Woo! I'm excited. Today we're going to talk about the authority and power that Jesus has given to us. And it's going to be so good. So let's just begin by starting to shift into union, and we will go from there. Wow. Yeah, just begin to follow me. Just begin to give thanks right now. Yahweh, I just thank you. I thank you for your message today. I thank you for what you want to awaken to us in regards to the authority and the power that you have given to us, and how we can use that, not only in our lives, but to make an impact in this world and in other people's lives. So I just thank you for what you want to share and what you want to awaken us to today. I thank you for your presence that is here, that is saturating the air, that is saturating the environment where I am right now. I thank you for filling me. I thank you for saturating me. I thank you for covering me. I thank you for marking me with your presence. Wow. I thank you for never leaving me nor forsaking me. And just as you are present and aware of me right now, so I shift my thoughts, my emotions, my situations. I shift them into our oneness, our union, our connection, our relationship. And I settle into the truth that you are in me and I am in you. We are one. As you are, so I am, because we are one. As you are seated beside the Father, Jesus, so I am seated beside the Father in this very moment. As you are in heaven, Jesus, so am I in heaven right now by faith, because we are one. And it is from this place that I live and I move and I engage you today, Yahweh. Wow. Wow. Can you feel that shift? Can you feel his presence? Because he is here. Wow. All right. So today we're going to look at two different scriptures in Luke. So the first one is Luke 9, verses 1 through 2 in the Passion Translation. And it says, Jesus summoned together his 12 apostles and imparted to them authority over every demon and the power to heal every disease. Then he commissioned them to proclaim God's kingdom realm and to heal the sick, to demonstrate that the kingdom had arrived. Ooh, wow. Ooh. So I love that. It says Jesus imparted to his apostles the authority over every demon and the power to heal every disease. That same authority and power has been given to us. And I once heard Bill Johnson say, talk about authority and power in this way, and I'm paraphrasing, but it was something along the lines of, when God gives us authority, he is giving us permission to do something. Ooh, wow. And when he gives us power, he is giving us the ability to bring change or to bring transformation. Ooh. Like healing the sick, like raising the dead. How transformational is that on someone's life, to go from a place of pain to a place of wholeness? Woo! To go from a place of being prisoner to something and then being free and delivered. Woo! From being dead to something and coming alive again. How transformational is that? Woo! When we operate out of that power. Woo! Knowing that we have permission to do so. So good. So in Luke 10, 17 through 20, we now have those apostles and those disciples coming back, and they share with Jesus what happened on that journey when he sent them out in Luke 9. And so let's pick that up. So this is what happened afterwards, after he gave them that authority and that power. It says, when the 70 returned, they were ecstatic with joy, telling him, Lord, even the demons obeyed us when we commanded them in your name. Jesus replied, while you were ministering, I saw Satan topple until he fell suddenly from heaven like lightning to the ground. Now you understand that I have imparted to you all my authority to trample over his kingdom. You will trample upon every demon before you and overcome every power Satan possesses. Absolutely nothing will harm you as you walk in this authority. However, your real source of joy isn't merely that these spirits submit to your authority, but that your names are written in the journals of heaven and that you belong to God's kingdom. This is the true source of your authority. Wow. Whew. Whoa. Wow. I'm even just speechless after reading that. So I love how the disciples are coming back and they're reporting to Jesus. They're sharing their testimony of what happened as they walked in that authority, as they walked in that power that he had given to them. They said, the demons obeyed us because of your name. And then I love how Jesus shares what he saw as they were operating in that authority and power. He says that he saw Satan falling from heaven, being stripped of his power and his authority. And then I love how it says, it's in verse 19, absolutely nothing will harm you as you walk in this authority. Ooh. So I love how Jesus is sharing with us the importance of us knowing that we need to walk in this authority. And then I love in verse 20 as well, how he is saying that the source of your joy is really that you belong to the kingdom of God. Wow. The source of our joy is that we belong to and we are a part of his kingdom. That is what should bring us the most joy in the world. Wow. And then I love how he ends it with, this is the true source of your authority. What is the true source? Knowing that we belong and we are a part of his kingdom, that we have a part to play in heaven. We have a responsibility that has been given to us. Woo! Heaven knows us by our names, and they respond to that authority and power that was given to us because of Jesus. We now carry his name. We now carry his authority, and we now carry his power that he has imparted to us. Woo! Wow. So, this is where we're going today. This is what we're engaging today. And this is his invitation to us to understand the authority and power that he's given to us and to begin to walk in that and embrace it. Ooh. So let's get ready to go in and see what he wants to speak to us. And I just sensed this morning as I was praying and meditating about this beforehand that he wants us to speak to us again about us personally, our families, and then our businesses or our workplaces again, about how this authority and power operates in those three places. So we're going to explore those three areas again. So let's begin. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. I just want to thank you first again, Yahweh. Thank you for this invitation. Thank you for the testimony written in your word of what it looks like, of what it means to walk in the authority and the power that you have imparted to us because of your name, that you've given to us through adoption and through marriage. Thank you. Thank you, Yahweh. So I just want to invite you right now to begin to just use your imagination. And I just want you to begin to just see an open door before you. And out of that door, Jesus, Yeshua, is walking toward you. And he is taking your hand. Ooh. And you guys are walking towards that door. And as you get to that door, written on the doorpost, it says, Strategy Room. Wow. Who? Because he is taking us into the strategy room of heaven. And he's going to speak to us. Who? In that place today. And so see you and Jesus walking through that door and into that strategy room. In the Spirit, by faith, you have stepped through. Ooh. And as you have stepped through that door and into that room, take a moment right now and be present and aware. And notice what is coming to you. What are you recognizing? Look around the room. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you sensing? So just take a moment right now. For me, this room kind of looks like a conference-y type room. There's just huge long table that I'm seeing with chairs all around it, and there's like whiteboards on some of the walls, and just this beautiful like glass window. And on that table, I am seeing pictures, and I'm seeing like a picture of myself, like an actual like picture in a picture frame laying on the table, and I see one of myself, one of my family, and then there's like a picture of like a company picture of my workplace. Ooh. And we're like standing behind like the chairs, and we're looking at those pictures, and I just hear a conversation beginning to happen in regards to those pictures on the table. Whew. And so that's what I am beginning to see right now. Ooh. If your strategy room looks different, that is okay. Okay, I just sense we're getting ready to go into those 3 areas: personal, family, and business. So we're going to start with personal, start with us, and see what he wants to speak to us about how that authority and power operates in regards to us personally. Ooh. So I just want to encourage you right now to ask Yeshua, our beautiful Jesus, this question. What does your authority look like in my personal life? Ooh, can you share that with me? And just take a moment and listen and let him share that with you. For me, he's speaking to me about prayer and singing, and he's just reminding me of just different moments of prayer and singing where he's talking to me about in those moments where I was going through something and I was praying, I was working through some emotion or processing something out in prayer. He was saying those were moments of authority, because he was saying you wouldn't let go, you wouldn't move until something would shift, something would change. Ooh. You knew that you had the authority to do something, to not just sit there and let things happen or come your way and just be okay with it. You knew that you could do something about it in prayer or through song. Whew. And so that's what he's talking to me about. He was like, anytime in your life where something has come at you, you've always known that you can do something about it. You don't have to sit there and just take it. Wow. And that's for all of us. We can do something about our situations. We can do something about the things in our lives. We don't just have to sit there and take it. Wow. Thank you. And so now I want to encourage you to ask him this question. What does your power look like in my life? And just take a moment and listen and let him share that with you. Wow. For me, he's just talking to me about how my determination and my persistence, how that demonstrates his power. And he was just talking to me about how I won't let go of something until I see the change, until I see the transformation, until I sense there is a shifting happening in regards to whatever it is. And he was like, that's how my power flows through you. Whether it's in prayer where I'm not letting go until I know it's done, or whether it's, me asking for a document at work from somebody multiple times until I get it, until there's a shift and a change. And again, that's for all of us. His power is demonstrated in the things that we are determined and persistent about seeing transformation and seeing change done in that. And we're doing whatever we can to see that happen. Wow. Thank you for your power. Say this with me right now. Thank you for helping me recognize and understand how your authority and your power are already operating in different areas of my life. Thank you for reminding me of those moments. Ooh. Wow. Now we're going to shift over to our family picture. And we're going to ask him the same questions, but in regards to our family. So our first question to Jesus is, what does your authority, what does your authority through me look like in my family? And just take a moment and let him share that with you. Wow. So for me, he's talking about how the authority in regards to my family, how that actually looks like support. That I have permission to support them in any way that I can, whether that is with prayer or whether that is through counsel and conversation and advice, whether that is financially. And with this authority in my family, there's wisdom to know when is the right time to use it. When is the right time to speak and release that counsel? When is the right time to pray or release finances? So wow, I just love that, his perspective on how that looks in my family, that it shows up as support. Wow. Thank you, Yeshua. Supporting them and stepping into their fullness and all that Yahweh has for them. I love that. encourage you to ask him this question: what does your power through me look like in my family? And just take a moment and let him share that with you. Wow, for me, he's speaking to me again about the power of asking questions and how questions can open people up and shift the way that they think, the way that they see things. And so he's talking to me about that, how my power in my family looks like asking questions to them that shifts the way they think or shifts the way they see things to bring the change and the breakthrough for their lives versus me just giving them advice or telling them what they need to do. When I begin to get them to think for themselves and see it in a different way, in a different light, that begins that process of breakthrough and transformation and change, because it shifts them from where they were at into another place. And I love that. Oh, that's so good. Your perspective on this, Lord, is just so good. And again, that's an invitation for all of us. We can begin to ask questions that shift the way our family thinks and sees situations and just different things that they might be going through. Ooh. Wow. So just begin to say this with me right now. Yahweh, I just thank you for the authority and power that you have given to me in regards to my family, to support them so that they can step into the fullness of who they are and what you have for them. And I thank you for the wisdom and knowing when the right time is to use that authority and where. And Yahweh, I thank you for the power to ask questions, thought-provoking questions, perspective-shifting questions that bring the breakthrough that is needed in the moment. And I thank you for again, the wisdom to know what questions to ask and when. Thank you. Thank you, Yeshua. Ooh. And now to shift into that last place in regards to our workplace or our business. And we're going to ask Yeshua again right now. How does your authority work in my business or in my workplace? How does your authority flow through me in that place? And just let him begin to share that with you right now. For me, he's talking about how that authority shows up in the decisions that I make at work and in my voice and how I share things at work. So I love how he is showing me that authority shows up in that decisions of what things that I will allow and I won't allow at my workplace, what things that I will allow to happen in the office that I work in, or just the office work culture, and just how I could use that authority by using my voice and speaking up about things that, again, should be allowed or shouldn't be allowed, and having a discussion around some of those things with leaders and supervisors and things like that. So I love how he's sharing that with all of us, that in our businesses, in our workplaces, our authority shows up in the decisions that we make and how vocal we are about things. Wow. Whew. And so now let's ask Jesus this question. How does your power through me show up in my business or my workplace? And let him share that with you. For me, he's just talking to me about how my power shows up through my skills and my giftings at work. Because it's those skills or giftings that are bringing about change. that are actually impacting the company. And in my case, I work in foster care, so my gifts and my skills are actually impacting the lives of children. Ooh. Wow. So our power in our workplace or our businesses are shown through our skills, our giftings. That's so good. Because those are the things that are bringing change to our company, to our community, to our customers, to those that we are serving. So say this with me right now. I thank you, Yahweh, for your authority that flows through my voice, that flows through my decisions in my business or in my workplace. I thank you for your power that flows through my skills, my giftings, my talents that bring about change in my workplace, in my business, to the customers and to the community and to the business as a whole. I thank you for that. And I just thank you, Yahweh, for just sharing your perspective on what authority and power looks like in my business or workplace, in my family, and in my life personally. I thank you for helping me see it, for helping me recognize it, and for helping me understand it. And so just begin to see yourself hugging Yahweh. And say, I embrace the grace to live and to move in this authority and in this power in my family, in my home, in my personal life, in my walk with you, and in my business and in my workplace. Thank you. Thank you. I will live and move from this grace and understanding of the authority and power you've given to me today and from now on, and to begin to come back to this moment. Wow. Wow. I just love his perspective on things because it is so different from ours, but it just amazes me to see throughout my life the different ways that his authority and power shows up. And then how we can apply that to different areas of our life, knowing that we have been given permission to do something within His kingdom, because we have a responsibility. And then to know that we have been given power to actually bring that change and that transformation into other people's lives and in this earth. Ooh, what a gift we have been given. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. When you can, please share in the comments how this was for you today, as it brings breakthrough and an invitation to all of us, as it is a testimony of His goodness and what He is doing. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. If you like this content, hit subscribe now and join me live Monday and Thursdays at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you want to go deeper, join me at patreon.com/awakenexplorers. See you next time.